Okay, another one from the collection. And this time, this old ass Jordan box is actually the box she was supposed to come in, unlike my my Do the Right Things. This is the correct box, same box, but from that sort of 2005, 2010 type of era. And there you can see what's in there. Just get a focus. So this is the Air Jordan 3 Retro DB. So any old timely collector is going to know what the DB stands for. There's the box tag. I've got the TTS in a US 12. Yeah, enough lollygagging. So Doernbecher is, or DB is Doernbecher, Children's Hospital charity for kids with certain like different ailments and illnesses. They have a long heritage of Jordan brand collaborations. They've done 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. I want to say most of the numbers up to about 14. The last one maybe was 14. They've also done a bunch of other Nike silhouettes. So yeah, so I got these. The guy who sold them to me, he gave me this Ziploc bag. You can see in here, there is a Sneaker Con legit check piece in here. The actual paper that comes in there, and then there's a the original Foot Locker receipt. I want to say it was is also in here as well. So it's one of those things. I bought them on eBay. You would not believe what I paid for these. But they are quite worn. You can see I've worn them a ton of times. You can see from the creamed out midsole. This is not supposed to be creamy like this. So I may actually take that kind of cream that you can buy and put them in the sun and see if I can get the transparency back in. I have, however, lost a lot of the gold accenting that's supposed to be here on this upper. It kind of like wore away. I've had these a long while, but having said that, look, if I demist the air bubble, the air unit is still completely see-through, which is a great sign of like additional wear. Fisting, the midsole's going nowhere. So this is the 2010 pair. They did retro in 2013. This is the original. And yeah, I'm just going to put this one down in typical fashion. We will get a thumbnail. I had some more feedback today on the quality of my camera. I know, guys, it's not great. I'm just shooting on an iPhone with a very cheap stand. I'm not doing this for any particular like monetary or anything like that reason. I just like shooting some videos, kind of passes the time and stuff. If and when the time comes, I may have to purchase a better stand and we'll use a better camera. But until then, I'm just going to keep faffing with the focus. Okay, so in typical fashion, as I said, actually this one, the air unit on this side, yeah, completely see-through. Again, you can see a little red inside there. So you have a predominantly red upper, red on red elephant print on both sides, red rand here, which is actually 3M. Wonder if I can, I'm not sure if I can turn a thingy on actually, no. I'm going to insert a picture here real quick of the 3M at play. So I'll take a picture of that afterwards and put that in. You have this black tongue here, which I think it feels like 3M also. The Jumpman with the booty. The Jumpman's been doing his deadlifts and his hip thrusts from that era. Completely blacked out metallic top strip on the midsole, and then a metallic silver beneath, which is pretty cool. Then you have a metal eyelet. That noise is not coming through well. Silver on the inside, strength and courage written on the two midsoles. The guy I bought them from had taped them already, saved me doing it. I know a lot of people who think it's a terrible idea to do, but personally I prefer it because it keeps the wordage there. And then you have So on this side, you have a spaghetti, and I'll tell you why these are here in a sec. On this side, you have chocolate. So the reason they have spaghetti and chocolate is that, as I said, it's a Doernbecher is a children's charity, and what they do is they get a child to design each one of them. So they asked the guy who designed this, and if I bring the uppers right up close, we'll get some focus here. So what you can see here is, so this pattern is replayed over and over for the shoe. You see there is a C, an O, an L, and an E. So what he's done is like diagonal lines in both directions across the entire shoe, and then kind of they've carved out some black background space to spell his name out over and over again. And Cole, who I want to say was it was Cole Johansson or Johnson, in 2010 or probably just prior, when he designed this, he said he wanted to put his 2 favourite foods on there, and that was what his 2 favourite foods were. So hence why it has them under at the back. And yeah, and then you have some red stitching on the front of the toe. Again, another reason why a midsole swap for this will be very, very difficult. Try and find something with an icy outsole. This color combo, or I guess you could paint this on, it's a pain in the butt, and then the red stitching is going to be difficult. Maybe you could use a 2013 pair, the retro, but it's an expensive shoe to buy just for a midsole and donut. And then if you're buying a 13 pair, you literally have the same colorway. Why would I kind of spend $200 getting someone to do the midsole swap? It makes no sense. But yeah, this recoloration is definitely something I'll think about doing maybe next summer when there's a lot of sun. I can just use the natural sun rays. If I do, I will definitely shoot a video on it and show you some before and after. But yeah, that's it from me. Over and out.